Trusted signals. Trusted signals. Trusted signals. Trusted signals. Trusted signals.
What up, Trusted Signals, and welcome back to another live session. Thank you so much for being a part of this AMA. This is a Ask Me Anything with myself, and I'm ready to answer any questions that you guys might have about Trusted Signals. Last week, we had a live session, which also I did a lot of trades that went into profit. We're going to do another live session tomorrow, which is the weekly analysis report. If you missed out on that live session and you missed out on the recap, you can go ahead and go to our YouTube channel and check out the recap video of last week. So let's just go ahead and dive into this and let me know any questions you might have. All right, so we have Cursor TV. Is this indicator able to do pending orders? So this indicator is a buy and sell signal indicator on TradingView. It is not a robot. It is not an expert advisor. What this indicator does is it tells you price action. It tells you support and resistance, auto support and resistance. We have 9 different indicators. We have the trend meter, which will tell you bullish or bearish. We have the buy and sell. Within the main indicator right here, you actually have access to more than 15 tools. You can go ahead and have an EMA cloud. The EMA cloud will show you whether it's bullish or bearish, works on all crypto, etc. Yes, it does work on crypto. It works on stocks and all options. For instance, here we have the EMA cloud within the main indicator, which is one of my go-tos. I basically just wait for a retest of the EMA cloud and take shorts or take longs depending on the direction of the market. So here we go for this example right here, short, and taking it down to the previous auto support and resistance line, stop loss above the cloud, and look at that, 480 pips in the bag. Enter and exit trades without making impulse decisions. That is exactly right. This is why we made these tools, for people to be able to have an idea of market direction and not take impulse decisions. Use these tools to your advantage. Be able to take the right trade in the right direction, knowing where you are with price. Having these indicators have multiple confirmations, using the trend meter, using the auto support and resistance, using the buy and sell signals, also using our scalper tools. There's a bunch of tools in there that will help you become a profitable trader, analyze the market better, and have a trade system that is better than just having no idea of what you're doing. So this is going to give you an edge over the market. It's going to have you understand the market as a whole and understand how to get the precise entries. No need to join any more academies. No need to join any more academies, even though we also do a lot of free content on our YouTube channel where I break down step by step how I use the tools and how I profit from the tools. So feel free to look at those YouTube videos. They're free content, so you don't have to do another course, though we do offer courses for people who want to learn more and feel like they're stuck, because that seems to happen a lot. Some people get stuck and feel like they need to have an extra push or extra information to really get their up their trading. And we also will start doing that as well. The last thing I would have expected is this guy behind Trading Indicator. Well, I've been trading for a long time, and I'm just an ambassador. So I represent the company. I'm here in Dubai, UAE right now. And in Dubai, I came to the Forex Expo representing Trusted Signals. It was great to be here in Dubai. It is great to be here, and it was great to be inside the Forex Expo. And I just represent the company. So I am not the owner, but thank you so much. Hello, it's me, the Nigerian. Jachike, how are you doing? How are you doing? Isn't it pretty late for you? It's late over here in Dubai. It is 12:03. And in Nigeria, what time is it in Nigeria? Props. Thank you so much, Michael, for being a part of this live stream. Feel free to ask me any questions you might have, and I would love to answer them. We have a new... let me just close this really quick. We have new features with dynamic take profit, part of their indicator, which is really awesome to have. I'm very happy about this dynamic take profit. So basically it's based on the previous signal, and it'll tell you 3 take profits. Nice. All right. 12:03. 21:03. I'm signed up, and it's been great so far. Shout out RGB. Thank you so much for being part of the Trusted Signals family. Another winner, the winning team. Please, what's the best settings for NAS 100? Let's go ahead and open up NAS 100. This is what I was waiting for. Someone to ask me questions about settings, for us to go ahead and figure out the settings together. Because as I'm going through the charts, I'm changing my settings. I'm not keeping the settings the same for every chart. So if I am dialed in on one chart, I will stay with those settings on that one chart. That's what I do. I don't bounce around from chart to chart. I only do that for the trade analysis report for everyone. So let's first of all go here and lower this down. All right. Let's go ahead and dial this in. I'm going to take this off for now. I'm going to also take off show swing points, but I will leave on the EMA cloud. So for NAS, I recommend using the EMA cloud on every pair. Turn it on and turn it off. Let's go ahead and move this to the side. Now, let's just start moving the reactivity down and let it adjust. All right, so bringing the reactivity down, you see that we have more signals pop up. So if you are wanting to hold trades and getting those long entries for swing trading on NASDAQ, putting it lower is going to give you more trades. So I wouldn't put the reactivity lower. Reactivity lower is just going to give you more scalping opportunities. So let's go ahead and bring it high around, let's see what it does at 3. Is this being recorded? Yes, it is. All right, so 3 is looking pretty solid. We have 3 reactivity and we have less indicators. Less buy and sell signals, which is what you want if you're going to be holding trades. Make sure you have auto support and resistance on, because look at this support line that was created in this buy signal right here. And look at the movement that happened. Look at this sell signal and this auto support and resistance line right here, the resistance line at the top. So look at the 4-hour first. See where you are. Understand if you're at the bottom or at a high point of price based on the higher time frames. make your zones. Right here. Boom. Now go into the 4 hour. All right. So I think 3 reactivity is looking solid for NASDAQ. This sell signal here, you would have seen it come and price break below the EMA cloud, start being kept below the EMA cloud, push down further and retest. That EMA cloud would have been a solid entry right there. So based on the EMA cloud support and resistance and the sell signal, use them together. So that way you can take the trades extended for a long period of time. For instance, let's just go ahead and do a short from the retest and this sell signal down to this previous support line. That is 735 pips in the bag on NASDAQ. Just like that. So again, let's go ahead and back in the settings. 3 for NASDAQ. Let's even do a 3.1. Let's see. 3 or 3.1, and let's bring down the depth. Bringing down the depth is going to give you earlier entries. So bring in, let's say 3.1 and a depth on 3. I'm unable to join the VIP channel on Discord. Aaron, what's up, Aaron? Thank you so much for being here. Did you already sign up? If you did, all you need to do is go to Discord and send it to the support team. Hey, this is so-and-so. I am a Trusted Signals member. Show proof that you're a member with your ticket number, and they should set you all up for the Discord channel. What leverage are you comfortable with? I'm actually using 1 to 500. I use a unregulated broker for that very reason. 1 to 500 leverage is what I use. Is it best to use Heiken Ashi? Heiken Ashi is best for the dynamic take profit. Let's just turn it on. Heiken Ashi right here. I'm going back from Heiken Ashi and also regular candles all the time. The reason why a lot of people prefer the Heiken Ashi candles is because the coloration code works better with Heiken Ashi. For instance, we could clearly see that there's a strong red here, weakness on the pink. This is showing a retracement of weakness, and it's not blue because it's still on a retracement on a bearish market, so it's indicating that it's weak. And the colors of red, pink, and blue are much more prominent on Heiken Ashi candles. So that's why some people prefer Heiken Ashi candles, but I also like to go into regular candles so I can find, let's say, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, and candlestick patterns that I am very familiar with. For instance, right here on the 4 hour, you have this bearish engulfing. It's engulfing this, and that to me is indicating that we might see a push to the downside. So that's why I like to go between both of them. I'm never stuck on just one. All right, let's see. BTC buy. Mamet. Let's see. BTC buy. I'm bullish on crypto all the way. So just keep on buying it at the dip. Now we are way at the high point right now. We're at 55,693. I don't suggest to buy at this high level because, yeah, we're reaching that resistance here. So I wouldn't recommend buying it right now at this moment. Wait for a retracement, my friend. Can I do it monthly and then upgrade to the lifetime? You absolutely can, Cursor. You can upgrade at any time. There's no rush. The only thing is we do have a discount on the lifetime, so you don't want to miss out on the discount and then be paying monthly as you go. And then next thing you know, the discount is ran out, and then you want to sign up on the lifetime. So I would say hop on it as fast as you can. This is just lovely education. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Shout out to Michael for being here. Do you use oscillator on NAS? Yes, I use oscillator on everything. I really do, man. Oscillator is my go-to. I have the trend meter on right now, but I switch from each tool. I don't have one all the time. The only one that I have all the time is the main indicator. That one, the main indicator, I have all the time. But the rest, I'm switching out. So I'll go into the oscillator, and I want to just break down a little bit on why the oscillator is awesome. Okay, I use the oscillator on the 4-hour. So look at this right here. We're on the daily. Let's go into the 4-hour. Boom, on the 4-hour. Check this out. You have, like right here, check this out. Oversold market, right? If it's up here above the 69 area, it's overbought. If it's below the 20 or the 30 area, then it's oversold. You could see that price has a downward motion here with the candles, and it's bullish on the oscillator, and it is oversold. So you can use the oscillator divergence as seeing when the market is oversold, when it's overbought, when there's hidden divergence for you, instead of having to have a handy notebook and say, okay, this is a hidden divergence. There's different types of divergence. If you don't know them, I would Google them. But there's hidden divergence inside, which is indicating a possible reversal. So that's how I would use this on all of them. And I base it on the 4-hour. It's more spot on the 4-hour. So I'll look for a hidden divergence. Okay, it's bullish. There's a buy. We're at an oversold market. Bottom of the 4-hour. Boom, take a buy with this one. And let's go ahead and see from here to this previous auto support and resistance line, which I've drawn up. Look at that, bro. That's 4,461 pips on BTC. And I like I said, that was on BTC. It works on everything. Let's go ahead and check out NASDAQ. Where's NAS? Boom, let's go. All right. Check that out. All right. Here, divergence, price is moving up. Look how price is moving up right here. Let's find this trend line. Price is moving up. Oh. I'm going to extend this a little bigger. You see, price is moving up here. The divergence is moving down. The market is overbought. You enter on a short, and voila, short. Stop loss before the support and resistance line. You see right here. And take profit at the previous auto support and resistance line. And I would have done partial somewhere around here. Solid 249 pips. Bam! Just like that. So that's why I'm using oscillator divergence. Oscillator divergence is my go-to. I'm definitely using this a lot. Yes, so oscillator divergence is one of my go-tos. Let's just take out another one. Again, look at this. Basically, it shows you market manipulation. Chart is going down. RSI is moving up. Oversold, buy, boom. Now we have another. I could just do this. Here to this previous, it would have hit. Look at that. Solid gains. All right, let's see what other questions we got. Gold, let's go. One-time purchase. We don't have a one-time purchase. I've actually been talking to the CEO of Trusted Signals, and I tell him that he should add a one-time purchase for those who are just looking to purchase one time, and maybe purchase as you go. But what you could do to purchase one time, which what he told me, but I think it would be better to have a one-time purchase on the website. You can purchase 1 month and just contact support and say that you would want to cancel. So that way, it's going to stop running at the end of the month that you've already paid. So when you make the payment, just hit up support, say, hey, I only want 1 month, so I would want to cancel. And that way, your next month would not be charged, and you would only have it for 1 month. That's a way around it. Monthly subscription is automated payment. Yes, it is. So it's automated payment, but like I said, you can take that option, hit up support, and tell them, hey, I only want 1 month. I'm canceling. Thank you so much. And that's it. Can I change color of the candles? So that's something that we're working on right now. We used to be able to change colors on the candles. Right now, we don't have the access to change colors on the candles. They used to be able to change colors here in the settings and within style and bar color. So we don't have access right now. It's something that happened with TradingView itself. They changed the script, so that's why we're having some issues with the changing of color, because they changed the script and that made some complications within the code. But we will have that soon, so that way the bar color can be changed and the bullish and bearish strength can be up to your liking. Where is gold? I want to say your name right. Fiasal. I hope I said your name right, brother. Fiasal, thank you so much for being here. Let's take a look at gold. Well, this is more of a weekly analysis. You got to hop on the weekly analysis that I do. Weekly analysis report every Monday. But I'll do a quick one for you guys. Might as well. All right, looking at the daily. That's the first thing you want to do. Look at the daily. And when I'm doing my own analysis and drawing up my zones, I actually like to use my own mind. I use my own mind and turn off the auto support and resistance so I can dictate on the zones myself. And then I'll turn on the EMA cloud, auto support and resistance, and things like this. Here it is. So I will turn that off to get prepared to paint on my canvas. So this is why it's important for me to say, with Trusted Signals, you have to apply your own technical analysis. It isn't smart or wise for anyone to dictate their trading on one thing telling you to buy and sell. If someone tells you that there's an indicator out there that's going to tell you buy and sell, and then when the buy signal comes, the sell signal comes, you're going to go ahead and take it, and you're going to profit 100 times every single time, they're lying to you. So you have to use your own analysis with the tools provided to find multiple confirmations. That's why we created Trusted Signals. Something that you can depend on to give you multiple confirmations and take the right trade and make the right decisions and not think impulsively. So with that being said, this is why I turn off things, do my technical analysis, and then turn them on. So for instance, I could clearly tell there's one there. And if you're wondering why I see these zones, then come on to my weekly analysis report, and I'll tell you exactly step by step why I'm choosing these zones. So that way you just don't copy them blindly, and you can use this knowledge to your own practice. Okay, so here. See, there's another one there. Okay. Well, we'll see this one a little lower. Right there. In the 4 hour. I'll change the color on this one. And this one will be 4 hours, so let's go ahead and change the color. Okay. Do array right here. And basically now I'm just finding different trends that are very solid here by wick confirmations and confluence. I want to say right there. Boom. Look at that. All right, this was based on news, and right following that news, price came right back down. I definitely see price is going to be playing around here. It might reject this support, this key level zone on the daily, and right now it's on the low point. So depending on how it reacts here, you could possibly take a trade to make it come up to the top right there. 1 hour. But it's Monday coming up tomorrow. I don't trade Mondays. Mondays is market manipulation day. So do not take, I personally don't trade on Sunday, market open, or Monday. I use those days to prep, look at the market, and see what potential trades there will be throughout the week. So it is at a low point on the daily. And here's the high point. Oh, right. Can you change them on input? RGB. Sorry, I changed my color at the chart permissions. Okay, so you can, before we used to be able to change colors of the strength, which is right now on Trusted Signals standard blue, red, and pink. Look, Haikenashi. Boom, there you go. So this is the standard green and red, but with our Trusted Signals, we have blue indicating a bullish market, and whenever it's red, it's indicating a bearish market. So pink is weakness and sideways, and red is going to indicate more of a bearish market. Those colors we used to be able to change. But something happened within the code of TradingView, so we're bringing that back. We'll have to do some updates, and we'll have that back so you could change the colors to whatever liking that you want. Sorry, I changed my color to my chart position. Do you use Renko? Renko, not sure what you mean by that. Indicators. I use a strength indicator also, which is great. You get to see the strength in actual real time. This is another one of our indicators here. Ah, you're talking about the candles. No, I don't. I really don't. I'm mostly on Haikenashi and regular candles. The regular candles I use for finding bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, golden. I just see candle closing different, so I'll go back and forth. So yeah, the currency strength indicator. This is one of my go-tos. You could see the strength performance of each currency. You could actually turn them off and on. So like you see visibility, you see style. Boom. This is how it used to be within the old code. If you remove this indicator and put it back, then you'll be able to change the color. So if you have the old trusted signals before dynamic take profit, then it would look like this, where you could change the color of everything. Unfortunately, the TradingView changed that. So, but here, inputs and visibility, you see, you could turn off, let's say if you're only trading JPY and GJ and Great British Pound. You could turn those two on. And now you know which one is stronger than the other. So GBP is white. JPY is a gold color. So Great British Pound is being stronger than JPY. Boom. So let's say you're here on there. And that's how you could use this tool to your advantage. And you see, this is why I like to have some on and some off. This whole double indicator in the bottom, I don't like it. It's just taking up way too much space of my screen. So this is why I'll literally run one at a time. You see, I like this much better. What's up, Rebel? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Shout out Rebel for being here with us today. Please look at the NAS 100 on the 5 minute. All right, let's check out NAS on the 5 minute. Is there a question that you might have in regards to NAS in particularly? Anything? But let's go. Let's check it out. Solid. Solid. So from here to there, 131 pips. $40 pips. $99 pips. Boom, solid. 107 pips. Let's go. So that's the 5 minute right there. Any questions on the 5 minute or anything else? Yes. Fiasal, best indicator. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for being part of the family. This is the best indicator on the market. We have so much tools, so many different things for you to have multiple confirmations. We have over 20 tools, 9 indicators. We're constantly doing updates. We're constantly giving out weekly analysis reports. So we are the best in the market. I usually trade NAS trying to be perfect with my analysis. It might soon start buy, but on the 4 hour, it looks funny like a sell. Okay, so on the NAS, let's just do a little breakdown so you can get those solid entries. Make your zones on the 4 hour and understand where you are first before considering to buy or sell. Boom, that's my 4 hour support. And then also look at price action. Doom. Gamer, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Gracias por estar acá. All right, let's do this. All right, so for instance, I want to do a replay, and I can't do a replay with Higanashi. All right, so here is a really good example, and I put hollow candles. I'm just like, that looks really weird. All right, you draw out your zones on the higher time frame. You can see that there's solid resistance here. You have a sell signal on a large movement. If you zoom in on, let's say, the 5-minute right here, or let's better yet even go back here further. Do you want to cancel? Nope. So you're at the 4-hour, and what is this going on here? Like this. Boom. And you see a big movement like this, it's already happened. You see that it's at the bottom of this trend here. Well, you wouldn't have this there yet, actually. This wouldn't exist because you wouldn't have any information to analyze that. So you see that you're at the bottom of the 4-hour. We have a huge push to the downside, and it's a sell. You're going to go on to the 1-hour, and you might see a sell somewhere around here. And then you might go into the 15-minute. Well, let's just give it a sec before it loads. And you might see the sell signal here. What this sell signal here is telling you is price action on higher highs and higher lows. So you would then anticipate for the next buy signal. You would see the sell signal and anticipate for the next buy signal for you to catch the momentum of the direction of the market and not go against the market, but with the market. So that's how you would use these tools. So you go into the 5-minute. Then you work your way down to the lower time frames and look for the opportunity of the upcoming signal. So here the sell signal already came. You've seen on the 4-hour that you're at the very bottom, that there was a huge push. It's due for a retracement. And now anticipate the next buy signal. And literally just go like this. Boom, buy, and I'll take it to right there, to the previous support. Boom, and I would have hit stop right there. Look at that, because the sell signal came in. Let's wait for another one. All right, buy, boom. There you go. And what happens is someone might take a small loss right there and then get stuck and start thinking that it's going to sell. But no, stick to your analysis. Just entered a little too early. That's all. Okay, this is taking forever. And right here, by the way, I would put my stop in profit and take partials. A sell signal just came in. I'm going to buy again with the next, with the next signal. Because I'm bullish. I have a bullish. Bullish trade analysis going on. My ratio. So once you understand the direction of the market, you could just start positioning yourself with these buy signals. Would have been another one right here. Oh, you just put me on game on the replay functions. Yes. This is what I do every Sunday. Every Sunday on on my own time. I do this. I go back and I replay. You do have to have a membership with TradingView, but I do this. It's the best way to back test your strategy and practice. Figure out where you're going wrong, and when you're actually doing your backtesting church Sundays, you could figure out, okay, I entered at this position, but why did I think that it was going to go this way when actuality was going that way? And then you could literally analyze it to the fullest potential for you to figure out what you're doing wrong and what you're doing correct, and really take notes for yourself on why you make certain decisions. So replay. Do it all the time. Every Sunday. Do it religiously. We got Destiny. Yes, Destiny. What's up, Desti? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for being here on the AMA Ask Me Anything. Shout out to Trusted Signals family. We are in here live. Do you want to replay mode? Yes. Any other questions you guys might have? Please make NASDAQ 100 live 24/7. I wish I could tell you I could. Like I said, I just represent the company. I'm an ambassador. I am not the owner. I don't have access to the live stream that does all the time. I only have access to do personal lives. What is the best broker for low spreads? Well, right now I'm using Ego Effects, but pretty soon we're going to announce our partnered broker, which is going to be the best social trading platform, MAM accounts, PAM accounts, trade robots, and low spreads. When is V3? Good question. Danielle, thank you so much for being part of this live. The V3 version, I'm not sure. I wonder myself when that is going to come out. But as soon as I know, the first people I will tell is the Trusted Signals family. I'll have to ask the CEO and see when he plans to do V3. But our main membership indicator, you have 9 indicators, 20 tools, and right now we have a 50% off on sales. So hurry up. We're actually taking in new users, new members, and after we reach a certain level, the price is going to go up. We had the phase 2 launch, which only allowed on a cap of I think it was 100 users, and we're pretty close to 100 new users already. I think we're close to 80. We're close to 80 users. So once we get to 100 users, those prices will not be today's price won't be yesterday's price. just to say that. What is your preferable settings, and V1 or V2? So let's understand the difference between V1 and V2. It's not my preferable settings, one or the other. It really depends on what we're doing or what I am doing at a given time. So V2 is going to give you less signals. V2 is going to give you more of, here we are, trades on the higher time frame. So on the higher time frame, you'll turn on V2. So that way you get less signals, and it's meant more for swing trading. So that's whoever was here asking about the NAS for swing trading, higher time frames, go to V2. Turn on the V2. Why would you switch between? You would switch between V1 and V2 on the time frame that you're on. So if you are on a higher time frame, you switch to V2 because it is meant more for the higher time frames. And when you go into the smaller time frames, you would then go to V1. Also, on TradingView, when you go to Trusted Signals, all the information is there. why V2 is created, why V1. Any thoughts of FOMO that would happen when XRP comes toward positive in Secor? Any thoughts on FOMO? The thoughts on FOMO is don't have fear of missing out. Opportunities every day. Every day there's going to be an opportunity. V1 is for scalpers and V2 is for longer trades. That is correct. So V2 I'll have on the higher time frames. And here you have different styles of entries that you can use. And then I would go to V1 on the smaller time frames for my entry. Because I enter on the small time frames, but I analyze on the higher time frames. So that way I don't get stuck. I don't get stuck with buying at the wrong part of the market. Because if you're stuck on the 5 minute, stuck on the 15 minute, and you have no idea if you're at a high point of the daily or the low point of the daily, then you're basically playing Russian roulette. You're literally throwing darts blindfolded, doing trades like this. And I tell people that all the time. They're asking me, what time frame do I use? I tell them all of them. All of them. Do you have trusted strategy, for stocks? So I use trusted signals for US 30. I trade Forex. I'm a Forex trader. But the only stock that I really focus on is US 30 Dow Jones. I don't really trade NASDAQ. So yes, I do have a strategy for NASDAQ. And again, it starts off with understanding the low point and the high points of the market, creating my zones, and supply and demand. Buying, supply, and demand. Looks like the buy and sell signals are late all the time, especially the sell signals. So when you say late, not really sure what you're meaning by late, because here these signals are based on, if you go open the settings, you have your depth and your reactivity. Just bring down your depth as low as you possibly can for these signals to come. And they are based on the candle close. So you see this candle close, this sell signal would have came. And after this close, you have 545 pips. This close, buy, that buy signal would have came. You have 350 pips. How could see good indicator for volumes and where is money? So for volumes, we have the trend indicator, trend meter right here. Trend meter. Right here. The trend meter. It's going to tell you if it's bullish or bearish. If the line is over 3 or more of the same color, it's going to indicate one or the other. For instance, here we have 4 blue lines and a solid blue line indicating a bullish market. So here it's indicating the volume of being bullish. 827 pips. So right here, it was bearish. 1, 2, 3, but it was barely pushing by, and 4. That would have came around here. I want to see solid colors on 1. And then here on the 5 minute. Like this. We have a buy signal. We have a bullish oscillator divergence. You have bullish strength, trend meter, 1, 2, 3, 4. All these together for a solid buy. Yes, this is live, Andreas. This is a live with trusted signals right here. It is 12:47 p.m. 12:47 a.m. in Dubai. So it's getting pretty late. Why do you say you changed the pitch? Did you say you changed the pitch? Wait, what do you mean? Not sure what you mean by that. Change the pitch. I just got here. Well, welcome to the live stream. We're here doing a live stream on Trusted Signals. This is an indicator on TradingView. And this is our AMA Ask Me Anything. So feel free to ask whatever you like about our indicator, and I'll gladly answer the questions. This is a weekly webinar. I changed something and it got better. And you changed some number. Oh, I changed something. Do you remember what I was talking about? Because I was saying a lot. We have the depth and the reactivity. The reactivity, the higher you go, the less signals you're going to get. So for longer trades, if you want more signals, you bring the reactivity low. And the depth, I brought the depth all the way down to 1 so they come sooner. The faster you want it to react is bringing down the depth. So you could put the depth 1 to 10. But I had it on, someone asked me what was the best setting for NAS. I put it on 3. So that's what we found it was best for NAS. The depth, yes, the depth. Yeah, the depth right here. So one of the things I like to use is go through these. You guys got to go through this. Like the ADX filter is another one. It's going to give you even less signals. So you're going to be able to filter out a lot of extra signals. You see that one just disappeared. And then let's go ahead and turn on the EMA cloud. So that's why it's adjustable for people who are looking to find the best strategy. Super customizable to each person and what they look to trade and how they like and how they look to trade. So if they want to do a scalping, if they want to do swing trading, it's all customizable. This is the best thing about Trusted Signals. For instance, right here on this 5 minute, we have a blue EMA cloud indicating bullish trend. You have a retest right here. Solid rejection, keeping up price to move any further, and the buy signal. That's solid right there. Huge push. Boom. 138 pips. So you have a retest of the EMA cloud. The EMA cloud is very thick. Just enter right there. Just enter right there. Again, you have the EMA cloud red. It breaks below. It retests the EMA cloud. Fails to break above the EMA cloud. The EMA cloud is thick. What are you going to do? You're going to short. And I forgot to turn on one thing. Like a lot of people ask, where do you exit? Where's the exit point? Well, let's turn on auto support and resistance. Okay, it's down here. All right, there you go. Show support and resistance, which you could change the color right here. I would have placed it somewhere around there. Right here. And use this line as a partial take profit. How to select best pairs or stock every day to get best boom. So I'm not a stock trader. I trade Forex. So I'm trading Forex. Oh goodness, my light almost fell. I'm trading Forex, and the only stock that I trade is Dow Jones US 30. That's it. Based on my strategy and Trusted Signals. So I don't really choose stocks, but this works on any stock. You could pull up any stock. If you have any suggestions that you want to look at, any stock that you want, just let me know. I'll place it here and you could see it right now. What are the difference between Heiken Ashi and smooth buy sell indicator and trusted signals indicator? I don't know what smooth buy sell indicator is, but the Heiken Ashi is just going to allow you to have a better idea of bullish and bearish on a color range. Let's go ahead on the 4 hour. So the Heiken Ashi with trusted signals, you're going to see the blue and the red either indicating bullish or bearish better. It just works better with that code. Oscillator divergence is a great tool as well. Let's see. Okay, Forex pair. Forex pair. Be specific. What about Forex pair? These are my Forex pairs here. If you look at the screen, these are the pairs that I focus on. And when I'm trading, I like to focus on 1 or 2 max. Sometimes I'm just looking at 1. And which one am I looking at? How do I choose it? I start on a Monday. I pull up all the charts. And I just do a weekly rundown and an analysis on all of them. And then I choose whichever one makes more sense to me in my mind, and I execute that one. Like last week, we had a solid trade on GJ. A lot of them went to profit. You could check out our YouTube channel where I post the live stream results and screen recorded the live stream while I was doing the analysis, and then where price was the day of doing the recap. So GJ was the one I chose to focus on, and I collected the bag on GJ. But I did analysis on all of these right here. I did GJ, GA, GN, US 30, XAU, EU, EJ. Sharing some discount code. Nice, yes, we got a discount. And also daily giveaways, which we had a $100 giveaway plus a lifetime membership to some guy that he won. I have to do a recap video. He won $100. We fund him his account $100, and he got a lifetime. And all he did was record a video of himself and put it on Instagram and tag us. That's all he did, and he won $100 and a lifetime membership. That's more than $1,000. So it's $999 without the discount, which right now we have a discount for the lifetime. And he got $100. That's over $1,000 that he got. Thanks. I bought for 1 month and then stopped as I was trading binary options. So you can use trusted signals for binary options. Any chart that you would have on your platform, you could literally search right here and it will show up. So you can use trusted signals for binary options. Could you explain the new function on the right bottom, blue or red, dynamic TP? So here, this function is going to tell you different time frames of direction bias. So it's going to tell you right now on the 4 hour, direction bias is bullish, while on the 15 minute it is bearish, 30 minute it is bearish, on the daily it is bullish. And then we'll have these TPs based on the previous buy and sell signal. Zayamolskis. Wow, you have such a unique name. Sorry that I can't pronounce your name, but thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here today. Mr. Dikas. How are you doing, Mr. Dikas? Can we check Tesla? Absolutely we can. Let's go ahead and check out Tesla. So that way you can see how it's going to look like with trusted signals. Tesla. So Tesla Inc., NASDAQ. We have Tesla stock. You guys want to check out this one? Boom. Let's just do a different one. Tesla Inc. Stock BMW. BMV. I said BMW. How funny. Let's try this one and let's try that one. Let's see the difference. Thank you for the job. No, thank you for being here. Waldemar. Thank you. All right, check it out. We're looking at Tesla right now with the Heikin-Ashi candles, with the buy and sell signals, and we have, let's go ahead and find the right settings. I'm going to take off the ADX filter because we're looking at a different one. I'm going to bring this up. No, I want it actually sooner. Yeah, that looks nice. Boom, even sooner. Yeah, so 3-3. 3-3 on Tesla right now. So you have the EMA cloud, right? Let's say you're a stock trader. You have the EMA cloud and you're looking for a good time to enter. You're on the 4-hour. You see this buy signal, but you're hesitant. You don't want to get in there. I would have gotten in there right because it's bottom of the 4-hour. Enter on that long. You could then enter on every time it retests the EMA cloud. You see? And then exit at the previous auto support and resistance because these lines are coming automatically all the time. Bam, bam, bam. Our code is basically making the support and resistance line coming in all the time. Here, enter here, exit there. Another one. So I'm just going to go like this. Enter there. So now you have an idea on how it would look like on a stock chart. Just like that. Oh, right. So let's say you're saying on the binary options, tell me a chart that you're looking at. Type in a chart and I'll go ahead and pull it up. I don't trade binary options, so the platform is different from Forex. So how to buy and sell on that platform, I don't know because I am not a binary options trader. I only trade Forex and I buy cryptos for the long run and just started to get into NFTs. So I could give you an idea to understand the market based on our tools. That's how I use trusted signals and why we created trusted signals for people to understand the market. So, all right, Euro USD. Let's go. I love Euro USD. Awesome. I had this idea for short, but it didn't retrace all the way. And yes, it didn't come. So on the 5-minute, again, my brother, I'm sorry to break this to you right now. But I really hope that you're not stuck on the 5-minute and just only looking at the 5-minute. I really hope that that's not the case. Because if you are just stuck in the 5-minute, you're setting yourself up for trouble. Why? Because you're not understanding the greater picture. You don't know if you're at the bottom of the daily. You don't know if you're at the top of the daily. You don't know if you're in the middle. You don't know. You don't know if you're in the middle of the 4-hour. You have to understand where you are on the greater picture. You have to. I can't stress it enough. You have to understand where you are. So, for instance, I'm all the way down here, and I'm gonna put regular candles. Boom. Okay. So you're all the way down here. You see a sell signal, and you're on the 5-minute. Right? You're here on the 5-minute. Euro USD. And you see the sell signal, and you're on the 5-minute. You're going to sell at this point. But guess what? Look at this. Let's go on the daily right here, right now. You're all the way down here on the daily. So why on this planet would you consider doing a sell? So that's why I highly recommend for you to be on the daily, be on the 4-hour, be on all the time frames, understand where you are. So you know that, okay, the market has been going down for quite a number of days now. We're all the way down here. You're not going to enter on a short. And I have this little zone here as a key level. All right. You're going to go on the smaller time frames on the 5-minute and look for a buy. Now you're just going to look for a buy. You're going to look for a buy to go with the market. So that's why I highly suggest for you to look at all the time frames. Don't get stuck on one. I used to struggle with that so much, man. I used to look at only the 1 hour. All right, boom, buy signal. Let's go. So I used to look only at the 1 hour, and I can't tell you how much money I lost from doing that. Don't do it, man. You're going to get stuck on looking at one time frame. And from there, you're not going to understand where you really are. It's like looking zoomed in on a magnifying glass. You need to zoom out to understand the greater picture. And why did I put my TP there? Is I put it right here. So in the binary options, you would just have your exit point right here. And if you start seeing, like, I do this all the time. Oh, God. I don't know why I press play. I do this all the time. But if I start to see price come really close to my exit and it's just bouncing around and it's not hitting my TP, but it's this close to my TP, there's some traders that will keep the trade open just because they're stubborn and it needs to hit their TP and not execute the close. I will close the trade. Yeah, you're seeing it not pushing up to the TP, just close the trade. So I don't know if you could take partials on binary options, partial profit. In Forex you can. So I'll take partial profits and then put my stop loss into profit, my liquidation price. Yes, Lloyd, what's up? Shout out Lloyd. Thank you for being here. Are you saying that's you about trading at the bottom of the daily? Because that's the worst. That's the worst. You gotta zoom out. You have to look at all the time frames so that way you know where you are. Hey, what does the use convergence filter do? Where are you talking about? This product has been in the market for a year, just about a year now, on the market. But we've been working on this for a long time. It took many years. It wasn't done quickly. So what does the use of convergence filter? Let's see what we're looking at. Convergence filter. Are you talking about the ADX filter? Oh, okay. Well, we have these. Another great thing about the new update is that you can literally choose if you only want buy or sell signals. So a good example would be going on the daily, right? Oh. All right. So we're at the daily, right? We see this huge push to the top. Right here. Let's just do it like this. And now I'm going to go into my indicator and only turn on sell. Let's go. Now I'm only looking for sells. So that's another cool thing with our new update. You could turn on whether you only want sells or if you only want buys. And look, sell, boom, sell, boom. All right. No, dear. In binary, it's fixed time trade. Once you buy, you have to select expiry time as well as that. It says 5, 10, 15 minute, 20 minute, and so on. You cannot decide exit and partial profit, money in and money out. So in the binary options, you cannot you can't just close it at whatever time you want, because it makes no sense if you can't close it. If it doesn't hit your take profit area, like your price of take profit, let's say you're trading EJ on binary options and you say you want to enter, like for instance, short. Let's say you see the sell signal on the close, you see that you're at the top of the zone on the 4 hour and you want to exit at the very bottom right here. It would be a pity that just because it didn't come all the way down to this take profit area, but it came here on binary options, you can't close the trade. That would really be unfortunate, because this is a lot of movement here and a lot of profit. So you can't. Oh my God. I don't know why people trade. I'm so sorry. Oh goodness. I am so sorry. Binary options. I don't know why people would. I really don't understand why you would do that. That really sucks. So in Forex, let's say you enter here and you have this much profit, but it hasn't hit your take profit here, you could just close it. Because you see rejection here. It's not going there. It's just not. So you're going to lose all that profit because you can't close manually on binary options. Switch over to Forex. If you understand binary options, and it's the same on Forex. It's the same everywhere. Crypto, Forex, stocks. If you read candles, it's the same. It's just different platforms and different rules. Which the rules personally on Forex are the best. Binary is so crazy to me. There are places with extremely low that you can scalp those 1 to 5 minute time frames. Low spreads. Okay. Yes, low spreads. Understand. I like your smile. That's why stopping binary and switching to Forex. Yes, switch over to Forex. I highly recommend it, because it's not fair. It's not fair to put, let's say, like again, you have at this entry to this point, you're up 135 pips, and just because it doesn't go 34 pips more, you lose all this. Like, no, it's not fair. Like, it's fucked up. I wouldn't. That's it. That's all you really need. Metaphor trader and a broker. Is there any other questions? We've been going for a while. The signals appear too fast. I wish there is a sound alert. And when the bar changes color, there should have opposite sounds too. So to fluctuate fast decision trading. That's the thing. Fast decision trading. It's better to plan out your trade. Plan it out and wait for price to get to a certain level that you're looking for, short and sell, and then execute. Binary is actually a fast game. Yes, not really too into binary. I'm very glad that I'm on Forex. So let's talk about alerts. Let's go into settings. Oh, actually, here. You would go into this little alerts here. I'm going to take this one off. Yes, stop. Create new alert. only once, and then you would go here on condition, trusted signals main indicator. And then if you want only buy, you would put only buy, but you would put buy or sell only once, so that way it's non-repaint. Notify on app, show pop-up window, so you would get notified on your app with whatever noise you put on your phone, because it's a Apple app or whatever app on Samsung, Android. You could send an email or not, and then you could put alert name, TS, and then alerts fired, check charts. And then once you create it, I'm on the 1 hour. Open-ended will be never die, blah, 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 but good news, non-expire alerts to the premium. Okay, so it looks like we need to have it expire after a certain time. And that's it. That's how you would set it up. There's no sound alert. At least one sound alert. Are you having an Android phone or do you have an Apple phone? Because on Apple, I get the sound. I get the sound like a text message. PC. Ah, okay. You're using a PC. Here, let's see if we could throw on a crypto chart. Let's go on the 1 minute. Super fast. Yes. Okay, let's create an alert. Ethereum, trusted signals. We're going to put buy and sell. Here, open-ended. Show pop-up. You're right, I don't see any options for having the sound on the computer. That sounds like a good idea. I'll go ahead and talk to the developer and the CEO to make that a possible thing where you could get notified by a sound. Yeah, on PC you won't get a sound. You won't. But on the phone, it shows the sound. Lou Word, what's up? Lloyd, sorry, man. What's up, Lloyd? So you want to trade BTC and ETH. Are you talking about like a crypto exchange? Or you're talking about Forex? So if you were talking about Forex, Ego Effects. Man, I can't wait for Trusted Signals to launch the broker. Trusted Signals, you're going to be able to trade all cryptos, well, a lot of cryptos. And it's going to have social trading, PAM accounts, MAM accounts. I see you got those purple color zones. On which time frame do you usually draw them? Mr. Dikas, I don't know if you been here. I think you're probably just getting here. Because I said this already quite a number of times. And I say it on every video. I start with doing these zones on the higher time frame. You see? I drop these zones in the higher time frame, and that's when I know why I'm going to look for a buy or why I'm going to look for a sell. So we had this solid area of price right here on the daily. Ethereum broke above and it's doing a retest. Like here would be a good time to just look for a long position. Look for a long, and within the settings you could put only long. Right now I have only sell. So here you could put either buy or sell, or only buys, or only sells. So now that I know I'm looking only for a buy, I'm gonna just wait for a buy. But look, it's already breaking below that zone. So just see how it reacts there. Let's see, maybe down here. I trade based on sound on TD. Sometimes if my data is off, SMS hits. Oh, yes. The message. Keep your messages on. Brother, you skipped my above message. Which one? Okay, there you go. I want again to be part of Trusted Signals. Last time there was an update. Trusted Signal buying was 200 for a lifetime. Right now, oh man, you 200 for a lifetime. I wish you would have bought it back then. That was a solid deal. Now it's $9.99, and then they have a discount. There is a discount happening, but it's not going to be $200. Are we looking for a retest? Continue to sell? What do you think? So for tomorrow, yeah, you got the sweet deal, Andreas. You got the sweet deal for $2.99. Wow. Super sweet. Today's price is not yesterday's price, and it's gonna go higher. It's gonna go higher with more members. We're only allowing 100 new members, and we're already at 80. We're already at 80 members, so we got 20 more spots left, and the prices are going up. Oh, Lloyd, tomorrow. Come through tomorrow, man. We're gonna do a weekly analysis. Weekly analysis report. That's where I really break down the trade ideas and what I'm looking at the market. You know, I'm doing only ask me questions right now. AMA. How long have I been running? Any other questions? Any other questions you guys might have? That's exactly right. He does not have to pay anything more. He's a lifetime member. So it's a way better deal to get a lifetime member, so that way you don't have to keep paying monthly. It's the best way to save money. Does Eagle FX have crypto deposits? Yes, it does. You could deposit BTC, but Trusted Signals, the partnered forex broker, will be able to deposit USDT, Ethereum, Litecoin, Chainlink, BTC, a whole bunch. I think even Doge. If I put your name, will I get a 60% off? I wish the discount code. There has to be a discount code available. One sec. Where's the discount? Announcements. Let's check out the announcements. Lifetime. If you want to convert a lifetime membership. Where's the discount code? Discount. Let's see. I'm sorry. Oh, look right here. Send me a discount. Just go to our website. You can use code DESTINY or REBEL for 20% off. Look at that. There you go. If you actually go on the website, it's going to ask you for a discount code right here. Send me a discount code. right there, ready to go. Boom. Just like that. So, send me the discount code, type in your email, and you're good to go. Oh. All right. We got my Binance account here. Looking at some Binance stuff right there. Where is... Right here. Let's go. ADX is going to give you either more signals. No, excuse me. It's going to give you less signals if you have it on. When you turn it off, it's going to give you more signals. So the ADX filter is to have less signals show up. Let's go ahead and show you guys that really quick. Hey, what happened? Chart. Let's go. I'm gonna go on to the 1 hour. Turn on both buy and sell. All right, so look what happens when first it's like here normal. Let's put it at, there you go. All right. V1. Okay, so now I'm going to put on the ADX smoothing. Use ADX filter. Look what's going to happen. Now you're going to have less signals. And the smoothing is how much of the ADX filter do you want applied? Do you want a lot applied or do you want less applied? So if you put less ADX filter, more signals will start popping. And the length is how much of history in the past do you want to look at. So I use the ADX filter. Sorry, it said it all mashed up. I'm getting tired. It's already 1:25 a.m. here in Dubai. Use the ADX filter for less signals and longer entries. How often does the swing points show up? You could actually set that up inside here. Show swing points, and the amount of swing points look back is how often. So it really depends on the settings. 19, that means for every 19 candles, you're going to get shown the swing points. Boom. All right, guys. Well, I've been here for almost 2 hours, I think. It's been a while. It started like at 12. An hour and 30 minutes. So I'm going to call this one, and I want to thank everybody. I want to say thank you to everyone who was here during this AMA. I hope I was able to answer a lot of questions. Right now it is 1:26 a.m. in Dubai, so it is fairly late for me. I am going to get some Z's, knock out, and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Monday, New York session, I will do the weekly analysis report. But I feel like if I do the reports at a later time, we might have more people get on, as I don't know who's available at 9 in the morning. Even though when I am in California, I'm getting up at 4 o'clock just so I could get inside the market, just to look at the right opportunities and trade early Asia session, at the end of Asia session, and going into New York session. So I'm getting up at 4 in the morning when I'm in Los Angeles. But I'm in Dubai right now, so everything is different. I'll do a weekly analysis report around, let's say, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock my time, which is about 3 p.m. New York time. So right after market close. So we'll be doing a weekly analysis report tomorrow. Sign in, check it out. Please do like and subscribe to our channel so that way you don't get left out in any upcoming events and releases. I want to thank every single one of you who have been here today, a part of Trusted Signals. I am very, very happy to represent Trusted Signals, and Trusted Signals has done great to me and a lot of traders. So if you haven't signed up yet, really consider it. Really consider making the move, because Trusted Signals has helped extremely many of traders, and the reason why we started Trusted Signals. How to take care of trades during important news. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for the news to come out, and after the news, you will know the direction of going. Before the news comes out, just step out of the trade. That is fundamental if you're a fundamental trader. But anyways, thank you so much, everyone. I want to give a big thanks, and I'm going to call it out, and it's time for me to get some rest. Trusted Signals family, let's go!
Trusted